Hey guys, Hacker here before the holidays, and I'm going to talk to you about Quest Priest. Very, very slow deck, but it is kind of playable now with combo decks kind of out of the meta. I haven't played this as much as some of the other decks I'm putting out this week because the games are kind of long and slow, but it's still been kind of fun getting the quest online. I actually haven't tried Quest Priest too much since the quest initially came out, so this is kind of like my first delving into trying to make a list, and honestly, it kind of just took the HS replay list and changed a couple of cards because it did seem kind of solid. Anyways, Quest Priest, solid. Let's dive into the deck. Now, for those who don't know, the quest is Seek Guidance, and you have to play a 2/3/4 cost spell. Then you, sorry, 2/3/4 cost card. Then you discover a card from your deck. Then you play a 5 and a 6. Then you discover another card from your deck. Then you play 7 and an 8. You get a 5-mana 7/7 Zyril the Sanctified, which shuffles a 10-mana spell, which just destroys the opponent into your deck. And then you have to draw it and then play it. So it's quite slow. But if there's a deck that's going to run something like that, it's probably Priest, because Priest has some good control tools. Let's break down. I guess we can just go set by set in terms of the mana cost. We have the quest, obviously. Renew and Gift the Naru don't progress the quest, but I think they're actually quite good in the deck. It has saved me a couple times now, just having the burst healing and card draw is useful as well. Pandaren Importer, something good to play on 2. Thrive, something good to play on 2. There's not too many good 2-drops, so just having these is fine. You don't have to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In fact, most games you're not going to do that. In the vast majority of games you're not going to do that because you still have to respond to your opponent's board. So it's okay that we're not running that many 2s. If you want to make the list a bit faster, you could try putting in a bit more 2s and 3s and curving out a bit more. But I've been finding that this sort of control shell is kind of nice. Thrive, just discover stuff from your deck, makes sense. You want other cards, and it progresses the quest. Amulet of the Undying. We are playing several Death Rattles, the Death Rattle package, basically. Not all of it, but some of it. So because of that, Amulet makes sense. This isn't necessarily something you're playing on turn 3, but it's something you can weave in on your turns when you're floating mana if you don't have the perfect curve. Shuffle this back in your deck, get another card, and then later on, the Amulet, when you draw it, is going to be very useful at staying alive. Assuming you have played Death Rattles by that point. Palm Reading, beautiful card to play on 3, especially when you have other spells in hand. Nice. Viper, can play for tempo, good to trade if you want other stuff from your deck, and good against Paladins if you're running into those to get rid of the weapon. Not because it reduces the damage they take, because the Purified Shard just destroys the hero, doesn't do damage, but them hitting you for 2 every turn can get kind of annoying, so the Viper for that's fine, and it might hit some stray weapon rogues or whatever. Scorpid, also a nice proactive play. Get some more spells for you to play, which is good too. Could even get you a 4-mana play if you need that, but it's just flexible Discover. Hysteria, 4-mana spell, good. Removal, clears boards, nice. Korak, proactive play, good if it can't be cleared easily. And you don't have too many proactive plays on 4. It's literally just Korak. You don't really want to play Zyril as if for mana 4/4. Zyril is good because it's board clear. You have Renews and Gift of the Narus, so it happens relatively frequently. You can just use your hero power as well, or various Discovers. Thrive makes it more likely you have a heal, so does Palm Reading and Scorpid. 5 drops, Vol'jin. I was a little skeptical about Vol'jin, but Vol'jin actually saved me in one of the games. It's good to use in 2 different ways. One, you can try to pull out your opponent's quest reward, or pull out like a mutinous or some disruption from them, so you can use it aggressively on your opponent, or you can use it defensively. And what I mean by that is you can go something like Pandaren Importer, Shadow Hunter, Vol'jin. Let's say you have a Morg Forge Fiend in hand and you're only 3 minions in hand, or Forge Fiend, Vol'jin, and Importer. Importer, Vol'jin, suddenly you have a 3/6 and an 8/8. Excellent. So you can try to do fancy stuff like that, or if something else sticks the previous turn, then you can play the Vol'jin. And it's another way to proc the turn 5, the 5-mana cost part of the quest. Spirit Guide, super useful. You'll notice that the only holy spells in the deck are Renews and Gift the Narus, so you're guaranteed to get some sort of burst healing once you play the Spirit Guide and have it die. Shadow spells are a bit more all over the place. We have Thrive, Palm Reading, Amulet, Hysteria, and Soul Mirror. So that's less likely to get exactly what you want, but you're guaranteed burst healing at least, which is really nice, especially when you have Zyril in hand. Knowing that this turn 5 Spirit Guide will get you the healing for Zyril is really nice. Light Shower ×2 and an Undying. Light Shower has been pretty nice. I'm considering putting in another Undying. You could try tinkering with that as well. The heal from Light Shower has been pretty useful, but I think having a board clear and Undying is good for 2 reasons. 1, because it clears the board, and 2, once you play Zyrella, you get some healing, and that's great, but if you're still behind on board, that can be kind of problematic. So because of that, it might be better to have a second Undying over one of the Light Showers, or you could consider cutting something else in the deck that you're not liking, or if you don't have one of the other cards, you could run a second Undying, and that would probably be okay as well. Not too many 7 mana cards. We have Mutinous, good for disruption, and it's just something you can play for 7 mana without, you know, the problem of I can't play Soul Mirror if my opponent's not playing cards. So Mutinous is good in that sense. Soul Mirror, it's just a great board clear. And then finally, in the 8 mana slot, Forge Fiend and Xyrella. Forge Fiend, sure, a proactive play. If you don't have Xyrella, you're not going to have it all the time. Defensive play as well, which is nice. You get armor, and then it, again, just feeds into the Xyrella. And all of these Death Throttles are Death Throttles that you are happy resurrecting from Amulet, because they have, all of them have taunts, most of them have healing, some of them have AoE, and armor. So it's good. You get nice and defensive once you get into the late game. Xyrella is really, really nice as well. Even if you don't get all the way to the Purified Shard, or sometimes you don't actually get to progress the quest all the way because you might have to use your Soul Mirror, let's say for tempo, and you weren't able to progress to the 7 and 8 mana part of the quest, and you might have to play Mutinous to disrupt their quest completion. That's okay, because Xyrella can still give you inevitability. The hero power is Holy Touch, restore 5 health, and every turn it flips. The other side is, I think it's Mind Spike, deal 2 mana, deal 5 damage, and this can go face as well. So that's some inevitability if you don't go for the Purified Shard. Most games I've had to just struggle to stay alive, so I don't end the game with Xyrella. Usually I end it by staying alive and then eventually getting the shard. But in some cases, if you just can't get the shard out for some reason, you can just get there with this. Or let's say they Mutinous your quest reward. There is still a way to close out the game with that. Yeah, that's kind of the whole deck. The mulligan's not super crazy. You look for your 2 mana plays and your 3 mana plays. If you have one of those already, you can consider keeping Korak. If you know you're against a board-centric deck, you can consider keeping Hysteria. I wouldn't really keep anything past 5 mana. If you're certain you can get to Spirit Guide, maybe you can keep it, but generally I'd say stick to your 2 mana stuff, 3 mana stuff, and maybe a 4 if you're comfortable with that. Otherwise, stay alive. You can get greedy with the amulets unless you're dying. There's some games where I've played it just as a 3 mana res 1. There's some games I've played it 3 mana res 5. So read the situation, decide what you need to do. If you can greed it, put it back in your deck, stay alive a bit longer until you get it. Or if you need to play just to stay alive, kind of, yeah, read the situation, see what's important for you to do in the game to stay alive. That's pretty much it. I got some cool games coming up right after this explanation, so stick around for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There'll be another video coming out soon on, I actually haven't decided on the deck yet, so that'll be a surprise. But if there's other stuff you want to see that I'm not putting out already, there's a Ping Mage guide I did. Let me know in the comments what kind of decks you're looking for. Let me know if you played this deck, if you're missing a card, if you want recommendations, you can ask me that as well. Yeah, happy holidays, enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys next time. Well, now the comments have been nerfed a bit. What, the Demon Hunter deck or the Priest deck? What I think is stronger, Ping or TK Mage? I mean, Mazaki's stronger, but Ping is funner. So that depends what you want to be doing. This is fine. Spirit Guide is really good. I should probably keep Spirit Guide. It's slow, but I have a 2 and a 3. Quest Priest? Maybe. Maybe it's a bit more viable. Depends what you're seeing. Questline Hunter with multicaster. Interesting. I wonder how Hunter does right now. What are the matchups? Dude, Quest Hunter's probably okay, actually. Top 3 after nerfs? I don't know. Pirate Warrior, Garrett Rogue, and then something else. Is that better? Thrive lets me get a chance at Hysteria, which means I can go 2-3 Hysteria, then Spirit Guide. This gives me a bit of board. And I can go for removal without going for the Hysteria. It's kind of tough. I'll try this. Ooh, we have an option now. Okay. That seems responsible for next turn. Soulmare is generally too slow, and Psyche Split is also kind of slow. I like the Void Shard. We have a pretty solid 4, 5, 6 here. Yeah, Soundstorm, ship me the list if you don't mind. I'll take a look. Maybe this deck should run Void Shard. I don't know, Hysteria is pretty good too. We have 5, we have 6, we can coin at 8. I don't want this because it's gonna get drawn from the Spirit Guide anyways. I don't really need flexibility because I'm playing these guys. Sure, it's unfortunate. Oh, we did not, Colonel. Remind me after the song ends, and then we'll put that one on. Apologies, I forgot. Thanks, Sunstorm. Quest Andre. Let's take a look at this. So Arcane Shot is Arcane, Explosive Trap is Fire, Freezing Trap is... Ooh, I don't know if I want to run Freezing Trap, though. Oh, that's kind of yucky. I don't really want to give them the draw on that. I'm deviating then. I don't get that much healing out of this. Yes, but how? So I do this. I mean, there's a decent chance... No, I think I'm just playing the Spirit... Oh, I actually mill if I play the Spirit Guide. That's a good reason not to play it. Okay. I think I do this. I'm gonna mill a card. I guess that's one of the downsides of having a lot of discoverers. Ow. Ow. Maximized healing at least. This is slightly problematic. Any hysterias in the chat? So we could Vol'jin out the Rakara and then die on board. That sounds like a fun option. Yeah, we'd be pretty dead.
Yes, but how?
I think I have to play the Spirit Guide. I need to draw one of the heals so that I doesn't full clear this turn. We'll take the mill. We could Soul Mirror next turn now instead of the healing thingy. No, I like the healing thingy. We're gonna mill a card, I think that's fine. We can go Gift the Naru, heal Zyrella. Hacker the song, thank you, Colonel. I did say that you could request it. That's true. It's funny. Let me know if this is a song. I don't think I've heard it before. We didn't play Rikara here? I guess this does hurt me a lot, huh? You really shouldn't be running Rikara in that deck, but sure. But Hacker, you're almost dead. Isn't it good? It's not good, but it's fine. I don't want a Soul Mirror. I'm very close to being dead here.
What knowledge do the stars provide?
I'm dead to Smite, but that's not something I can play around.
Set sail! The Juggernaut is under my command!
Oh. So if I play Morg here, sometimes I die. Because, yeah, that's unfortunate. What's in you? There's a light shower. There's a light shower and a spirit guide. Is there anything else? I don't think so. So this is safe. I think I go for safe right now. I have to heal, otherwise one cannon shot kills me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. That's quite unfortunate for me. Okay. Well, I lost. That's unfortunate. It's a very nice Growl. How good is Soul Mirror? The Soul Mirror gives me 6 armor, but leaves 4 on the board. There's 4, 6. We have a lot of death rattles, but none that deal with the board. Hysteria is an option. Hysteria full clears. Then what else am I doing?
Guide my hand.
Dying.
My form is purple, not really red.
It's just too likely I'm dead.
A rampage!
I'm dead to like anything, right? Like a 2-attack weapon kills me. That's not a 2-attack weapon.
No waves can sink this ship!
I'm just too far behind on health.
In the box? Pirate stuff.
The Zyrella here might save me, but it probably won't. Okay, we heal for, what, 18 or 12 or something? I'm gonna have to
Those we
die if I don't do this.
truly lost.
Okay. This is winnable. Not very winnable, but winnable. What is that? It's a targetable spell? You wouldn't play Shiver Their Timbers here. What is that? How good is Soul Mirror?
I'm undead.
Oh, it's supposed to play palm reading here. I messed up. It's fine. Okay. Okay. This is fine. I mean, it's unlucky they got another 1 damage weapon there, but... Oh my god. Okay, are we fine? Like, even if they bear off this, we get the healing off of it because of the Apo. We were at 1 health this game. And then 2 health and then 3 health. Oh, give me the Reno. Give me the Reno. Give me the Reno. Oh, it's man the cannons. Oh, they want them to draw last turn. That makes sense. If I get owled, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, God. I was supposed to... Actually, it's better that I didn't play palm rating, because now this completes the quest. Yeah, make the attack, dude. Yes. Okay. Let's get the quest online here. Oof, another Apo? Sure, why not?
Excuse me. Coming through.
Okay. We are running the quest, Trump, yeah. You'd be bored out of your bind, bro? Look what we've done! We came so close to the clutches of death, and we just pulled ourselves out of their its draws. Whatever. This was a cool game, okay? We did some stuff, we stayed alive. Two players played hero cards this game.
Cast the darkness from your heart. My palm is purple, not really red.
I'm not going to play the Thrive here because I actually want to play the Purified Shard and I haven't gotten to do it yet. So this way they think they might be able to kill me.
Got a job for me?
And then if we don't draw the Shard, we can go Thrive into Shard. Yeah, it is much slower to get the whole thing going, but
I grow short of cards. You will be purified.
it is absolute. It is slow, but it is absolute.
For the light. For my daughter.
1, 2, 4. Let's find a 3. Oh, beautiful. How does he do it?
Happy
Not quest, that's nice. Hey, Nye. You're disappointed the Seraphim prediction didn't come true? Was it Villain? What did Villain rate that? I don't even remember. Oh, that's not very good. We'll do that. I could coin out Korak instead. And this is not a matchup where I care about quest completion. But I care about coin actually. Initiation is an option. Palm rating is probably safer. Paying 6 mana to get a poopy death rattle probably is not what I want to be doing. Oh my god. Huh. Okay. What could go wrong, guys?
rampage.
Nice. Beautiful. Good enough. What do I want here? Spirit guide, maybe? These are not spirit guides. Cyrella. Gives me some armor and some healing that I'll probably need. Probably coin light shower here. This can't be a good matchup. It's not looking very crispy, but a well-placed Cyrella will help us out here. There's not a Cyrella. Salas, thanks for the 26, dude. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Yeah, I think we're gonna coin this out. So it's good for a couple reasons. One, it means we can just play like an Amulet of Undying that we find. 2, it contests board to some extent, and 3, it heals us, which is nice. That's upsetting. Hope you're well, Zels. What's up, Billy? Christmas. Bum, bum. Okay. Casually tanking 6. Makes sense, though. Good break points. Oh, we're gonna get Inquisitor at some point, aren't we?
My form is purple, not really red.
Pandaren Elk Mount is nice, but that doesn't come down for a little bit. I could Deliverance here, but it doesn't really take damage off the board, so I think I do take this. I'm probably playing that card. This is the safer one. It's hard for me to get a gift off right now. I've only played one Death Rattle, correct? Yeah. Okay. Oh, man, I am struggling right now. That is a lot of inevitability. Oh, the best one. Nice. Can I get a Tyrella, please? For my deck? That would be most excellent. Light Shower. I'm kind of dead right now. I can Pandaren and then Vol'jin it, take the 50-50 on the Light Shower. I immediately die if I lose it. Thrive into what? Hysteria? Probably into the other amulets.
Yes, but how?
I think this is the play.
You never knew you wanted.
Wave is an option now. Wave is a good option.
No time.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the safest option. Devour first. I want to get something on the board that I can Elec, so this makes it more likely that I can Elec something. This does mean they can trade off a minion and then play like an Inquisitor, but I don't think I'm beating Inquisitor anyways at this point, so I think it's just better for me to set up for an Elec mount. Vol'jin also completes the next part of the quest, which is relevant. Okay. Not too late to draw Zyrella. This procs 2 Light Showers. I don't think that's what I do, though. I missed. This is bad. Soul Mirror is not good enough. Could be good enough next turn. Soul Mirror does a lot, but I don't think it does enough.
Those were priceless.
Okay. Let's try. It's okay, Colonel. It was a good effort. It's more of a Christmas tree now than a pyramid, which is, you know, more on the holiday spirit.
We'll cut right to the chase.
They have to be running Inquisitor, right? Maybe not this turn they're playing it, but there's no Inquisitors now on the deck, right? No, no, there's another taunt. There's another taunt. Okay, no more death riddles in hand. So we can soul mirror, and that's nice and all, but that leaves me dead. There's 5 power left on board. I can heal. I'm dead to the Kirchhoff hero. Alternatively, what I'm playing Zyrilla. I don't see many other options, is the thing. We're 8, 5. We are dead to Kirchhoff the hero. We're also dead if this pulls something else. They didn't have 3 health stuff, but they do have... They could have 4 health. This heals me for 12. And spawns a Korak. 18 is not alive. Devouring Light Shower is probably not good enough.
No time.
Yeah, this appears to be the least dead. Which is still probably quite dead. And I wish this was like 1 mana cheaper. We're dead to like half of the deck, but maybe they don't draw that half of the deck. Ooh, that's lethal relatively often. Glavesmith is lethal. Dreadlord Spite is lethal. We probably win the game here if we don't die.
We'll just have a little peek.
Okay. There's probably several cards in my hand that they don't want to see right now, but Zyril is probably the biggest one. It's healed 12 right now. Well, 17. I get the armor as well. Bye-bye.
Aim for the weak.
Okay, not dead. Devouring Plague, Light Shower seems good. What if I play you? If I play you, I discover a card from my deck. I could Scorpid Vol'jin. That's spicy-ish.
Yes, but
What about Hysteria? I go for the full clear? Is there a full clear available? Yeah, there is. I have to sack my guy, though. Wait, no, there's not. No, there is. There is a full clear. What am I dead to if I go for the full clear? Nothing. So that seems like a good reason to go for the full clear. We're dead to Inquisitor, but I don't think they're running Inquisitor at this point.
no time. A rampage.
I don't think they have Inquisitor, so I think I should go for this play. They shouldn't be able to connect damage face now with 2 studies gone. Flanking maneuver, that's fine. Okay. I think we're okay. I think Spirit Guide's better. Just draw the healing cards to keep us alive. We can't get glided anymore at this point anyways. None of this really matters. I guess Mutinous can play around some stuff. I mean, the thing is, I just kind of want the taunt. Yeah, it's fine. We just do this. Mutinous can help. They might be running Deadeye, and then double expendable. So there is a way we lose, which means that we probably do have to eat the second Deadeye so that we're not dead to combo later. They need to find Kirchus first, but that's not that difficult to do. They're getting close to the end of their deck. So there's a way we still die. I guess they're not running Inquisitor and they're running expendable performers instead. Okay. Chomp chomp. Nice. Their combo's dead now. I could just play this. How do they clear? They probably don't. Let's ship it. Oh. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, right? That's actually really bad. That's really, really, really bad. We could lose now? Probably don't lose, but that was quite bad. Oi, oi, oi. They can't play Kirchus this turn. Actually, no, this is fine. They're just dead on board, right? 16, 19. They don't run I-beams. They should be dead here. They could get a flanking maneuver from the skull, which keeps them alive. Yeah. Or that keeps them alive too. Well, at least they think. Aha. Okay, actually they're alive fairly often. I can Vanguard this, 10-16, so this should be lethal. We can Plague first to see if we need to.
My form is purple, not really red.
I think that guarantees it. Very cool. Nice. That was a scary game. Quite the scary game.